Okay, as I said in a previous video, I told you that I was reading Twilight. I finished the book, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you my thoughts on this book. Not really a review too much, and don't worry, I won't give anything away, but what I thought. To be honest with you, I really, really enjoyed this book. It was probably one of the best books I've read in, well, for sure this year, but for a really long time. It takes a lot to keep my attention through an entire book, especially a book that has almost 500 pages. And it did that. It kept me hooked almost the entire time. It was good. Very, very good. Okay. The reason why I picked this book up is because my friends said it was good, and I just thought, hey, why not? I like the cover, too. The cover's cool. I'm going to probably get the next one, whatever the next one's called. I think it's New Moon. I'll be buying that in the next couple days, read that, too. Well, if you guys don't know what the story's about, like, I don't really know who doesn't by now. It's a book about a girl named Bella, or she moves with her dad in Forks, which is in Washington, and she meets this guy named Edward Cullen, and he's a vampire, and, well, obviously, if you know anything about it, she falls in love with him, and a lot of things happen. It turns out that he also has feelings for her, too, and later on in the book, you find out that he's really dangerous for her because he has a need to drink her blood because she smells like, I guess, like Dr. Pepper or something, because that's the only thing I can think of that I need to drink all the time. Anyway, at the end, it takes a really long time to get started, but I mean, there's romance and everything through the book, but it takes a while for the story to actually start going in a direction, in any sort of direction, actually, because most of the time at the beginning, they're at school, and it's just like, I guess, basically a schoolgirl story, I would say. But at the end, I mean, the last few chapters of the book were just amazing. It made me read, like, frantically the entire time, and it really got me, like, the suspense really got to me, and I really, really, I was happy with the way it ended, even though there's another book to read, but this book was definitely awesome. Awesome. I have to say, you need to read it if you haven't. I would say read this. If you're going to go see the movie, read this book first, because I have a hunch that this is going to be like 100 times better than the movie. Just give it a chance. It really deserves a chance. If you're a guy, seriously, give it a chance, because I know the story is kind of hard to put into your mind if you're a guy, like a girl that falls in love with a vampire, and most of the entire story is about just them being together. But seriously, it's really well written, I think, and I think the story is pretty original. There's a lot of different things that go on that you probably will really enjoy. This is the book that you're going to read. If you don't like romance stories in any way, just read this and you'll enjoy it. I'm going to be reading The New Moon, so I'll probably go ahead and tell you what I think about that when I finish. But as of right now, Twilight definitely gets a recommendation. Read it. I'm sure a lot of you seriously, read it, give it a chance. Don't just read it in a few pages and give up on it, because it takes a little bit to get started, I'll have to admit, but once it does, you'll really enjoy it. So definitely give it a chance. Pick this one up, if you haven't already. So there you go. See you guys later.